Good afternoon. It's Saturday, February 22nd, 2020, and we are here at the Cross Insurance Arena for today's exciting Class AA North Girls Regional Final between the Oxford Hills Vikings and your Portland Bulldogs. With Frank Myatt today and Mike Coffer from the Forecaster and the Press Herald. Mike, Oxford Hills comes in 19-1. They've got Julia Colby, who's going to be a finalist for the Miss Basketball, as well as Dietrich, who's also a finalist. Portland is 17-3, but they've come on gangbusters in the playoffs so far.
Yeah, I think this is the game that everyone wanted to see, and I know Portland's been measuring themselves by Oxford Hills all season. They really wanted to get a third shot at the Vikings in the regional final, and they're going to get their wish, but they also are going to have their hands full. This Oxford Hills team, they know how to play in big games. They don't get rattled. They have championship experience. Portland's going to have to beat them. Oxford Hills is not going to beat themselves, but these Bulldogs are constructed to do that. The way Amanda Cabantu has been playing in this tournament, she's going to be very tough to stop. If Kira Eubanks can hit some shots, that's certainly going to help the Bulldogs' cause. Jemima Motima has had a couple of really good games here in the tournament. Davina Cabantu, Elizabeth Yugu, we can go on and on. Portland's got a lot of weapons. I think the key for Portland is you got to get off to a good start. Last year's tournament game against Oxford Hills, they dug a steep hole, they never recovered. If they can get off to a good start, they're going to be right there. And if they can have this be a close game late, they might just be able to pull it off.
Well, Frank, as we saw at the beginning, if these girls aren't excited going into the game, we saw them at a little rally in front of the Portland High School before their shoot-around. But this is a team of tremendous depth. And how many years has it been? About 21 since they were last in the regional final?
That's right, Steve. 1999, the last time the Bulldogs appeared in the regional final. 1997, the last time they advanced to the state championship. 1988, the last time they won the state championship. So it's been a long wait for Portland, and these girls are ready. I think they'll be excited to go out. We saw them this morning during the shoot-around. They have fresh legs. This is a deep team. They're going to look to try to get out and run, and Oxford Hills wants to run too, so we could be in for an up or down contest.
Folks, we had a chance to talk with Coach Corcoran and several of the players. Coach, you're the first coach in 21 years since Hall of Famer Ed Feeney to bring the Portland girls to the Class AA championship game. How does that feel?
It's unreal. I mean, I'm a 6-year transplant to this beautiful city, and I've had many championships as a player and a coach myself outside of this state, but to follow a legacy and to follow history and to be a part of that and to preach it and to work hard towards it and build that foundation over the last 3 years and to see it come to fruition this year is just blessed, absolutely blessed.
Coach, your team is so good in so many facets. You've got 3 players on the all-Class AA North defensive team. You've got 2 first-teamers. Tell us a little bit about what your plan is today to contain Oxford Hills defensively.
So we're going to throw something new at him. I was talking to a coach locally yesterday who I highly respect, and it was tied into Coach Russo. It was kind of a silent message to me. And my ears are open because we've been doing this for 3 years, and we've been right there, but we haven't been able to get over the hump with this team. So we're going to come out in a 2-2-1. They haven't seen it. They don't expect it. We're going to pressure them with 2 guards up front right away. We're going to try to slow their momentum coming into half court. And then we're going to try to take Dumont out. We're going to just try to contain Colby and Dietrich. There is no stopping either one of those. But if we can keep them in front of us at the 3 and make sure that Dumont is not that third asset receiving the ball for shots or kicking it to Hartnett in the corner. We did it against Aceto at South Portland. It was a game plan. Nobody expected us to come in. Everybody wants to focus on Maggie, and we decided to take their 3-point shooter out of it. We held her to 2, and we won by 9. So I don't know when this is going to be broadcast, if Oxford Hills will see this before the game, but
they will not.
Yeah, so this is going to be awesome. I hope these words come to fruition, and it's something that we worked on a little bit silently yesterday. And again, it's to give the back line some chances at a quick couple steals, but we're going to try to slow them down in the full court on misses when we pick up man but drop back. But it's really concentrating on making that fight today in the half court.
And Coach, talk to us a little bit about your offense. Jemima Motema leads the team in scoring. She's had a great couple of games in tournament. Amanda Cabantu averaging 26 points a game.
She's been, and again, I love all three, right? I love everybody. I mean, Kira has had a great tournament. She's had a tremendous year, both as a leadership and as a player. Amanda, about 3 weeks ago, we started working on some things, and we started talking about her collegiate career and really focusing on becoming a collegiate two-guard. I don't know if you paid attention in the game. She made that beautiful move in the lane against Bangor and did the Kobe step back. We worked on that for 4 days. And the difference between last year and this year is we would introduce stuff to her, and she would go right back to her youth. And now she's stepped it up maturity level that I'm not, like, I was talking to the head coach at Stony Brook who waited for us after the game, and she's like, wow, impressive. I saw her in AAU, but I never thought I'd see that so quickly. And I said, yeah, it's awesome because the mental is now starting to come with the physical. And we've slowed her down. And it's funny, when we slow her down, Jemima slows down a little bit. And Jemima's making great decisions right now offensively, and we're trying to get her to take more outside shots. We know what's going to happen today. They're going to pack that in, like everybody does. But there is a huge difference, like with Bangor, between that back line and the front line. And we're going to kind of slip people into that foul line area as we did against Bangor. And when we did it very well. And when we didn't do it, we went down 6. And when we got back to it, we went up 15. So I'm excited today about it, yeah.
Coach, we wish you all the success in the world, and already congratulations on a great year.
I appreciate that very much. Thank you to all the fans and supporters.
We're here with senior co-captain Kara Eubanks. First of all, congratulations on a great season. What's it feel like to be the first Portland High School Bulldogs girls team in 21 years to be heading to a Class AA North final?
It's super special. We didn't know we would make history this year, but I'm so glad we did. There's a community coming around us. Super exciting, super great for Portland, super great for girls sports. Just best feeling in the world.
So tell us what your game plan is today to try to contain Oxford Hills, and do you know who you'll be guarding, or are you going to start out with a zone?
We'll get there and see what we feel. Containment is key, like you said yourself. We just got to contain them, stay within ourselves. Don't try and do too much, and I think we'll be good. I think we can beat them.
That's great. Well, congratulations and best wishes on the game and for the rest of the season.
Thank you so much.
So we're here with senior co-captain Davina Kabantu. Davina, you've really had a tremendous year this year. You're 4th on the team in scoring. You've got a ton of rebounds. How does it feel to be the first team in 21 years, Portland High School Bulldogs girls, to be in a Class AA state Western final?
It feels amazing. It feels amazing to make a history for my school, and just to be part of the amazing team and group of girls who work so hard and give everything they can to make a history for this school.
So is it fun to be the captain along with your sister Amanda? How does that relationship? Do you guys also play basketball? Because you seem to know each other so well on the court.
It's good. It's really good because we kind of two different people, and it's kind of balanced the team because she's really outgoing and she really helps a lot of people in the team. So it feels great to have her beside me because we've been playing for so long together, and it just felt good to have her helping me for in the team and being a captain just like me. Yeah.
Well, best wishes in the game today.
Thank you.
We're here with Jemima Motema. Jemima, you've had a tremendous year. You lead the Lady Bulldogs in scoring. How does it feel to be the first Bulldog team in 21 years to be playing in a conference championship?
I mean, it feels very good. We have been there multiple times, but this year it's a special time. We want to win this golden ball.
So do you have a particular game plan for yourself today in terms of how you want to handle the Oxford Hills Vikings?
Yeah, today we wanna win this regional champion, and stop them. We lost twice to them, and then we wanna win this game today.
You want to take the not the rubber bet, you want to beat them after they beat you twice. And, Deering did that to Bangor. They've got to do it again to Edward Little, and we wish you all the success in the world doing it yourself tonight against Oxford Hill.
Oh, yeah, thank you so much.
We're here with junior co-captain Amanda Cabantu. Amanda, you're second on the team in scoring this year. You've got a ton of rebounds this year. You're all-conference first team, all-conference defensive team. You've put it all together. How does it feel to be the first Portland Bulldogs girls team in 21 years to be in the conference championship?
I mean, it feels awesome. It's definitely a great experience, and we've been working really, really hard to get here, and I think we deserve it.
Let me ask you, because in particular, you are averaging 26 points a game in 2 games in the playoffs, and you already had a good year, but what is inside of you to make you step up the way you have in the playoffs?
I mean, I got to give it all out there. I care about my teammate, I care about my team, and I really want to win this so bad, so I got to give everything I have, and I play every game like it's the last one.
You know, I've heard that before. I think you said that to Mike Hoffer, and that really does mean something, doesn't it? And why do you do that?
I mean, anything could happen. I've been watching all the games and all the great team being upset, like Falmouth and Kennebec and Greeley yesterday, and I'm like, we just can't be overconfident. Anything could happen. A team that was never heard of can just step up and win it all. I don't want to go home. I want to hold the gold ball, and I think I'm really determined to give everything I have to get to that point.
Well, congratulations with you. All the success in the world in today's game.
Thank you so much.
So, as you can see, Coach Corcoran says he's going to come out with a 2-1-2. He knows that this won't be broadcast before the game, but he's going to do something to try to contain Colby and Dietrich. Well, and actually Dumont.
Yeah, I mean, Oxford Hills has several girls who can knock down outside shots, but it's so tough over here, you know. Shooters are so streaky in this building, so anything that can maybe rattle Oxford Hills a little bit, as much as that's possible, is worth trying. And I think if you can limit Oxford Hills' effectiveness on the perimeter, you've got a great chance to win.
And Frank, we did get a chance to talk to those Portland players. To a person, they are just wonderful young women, and they are really excited about being in this game.
Yeah, happy to be here and hungry for what comes next, Steve. And I'm real excited to see how they play coming out. Can they get out to a hot start? We saw against Oxford Hills the second time. Portland got out to a 6-0 run. Oxford Hills answered 16-2. So it might be which team has that hot run last.
Folks, we're going to bring you all of the action in just a moment.
Of Oxford Hills Comprehensive High School, the Maine Principals Association, along with both Portland High and Oxford Hills High, advocate and expect good sportsmanship on the part of all players, coaches, and spectators. Therefore, we require that all present do their part in ensuring that today's contest is played in a positive sporting spirit. Today's timer is timer review. The scoreboard operator is Dave Airy. The official scorer is Ellen Durbin. The musical coordinator, Tyler Patton. And the certified trainer in attendance is Sarah Leonard. Today's championship game officials are Mr. Paul Burnell, Mr. Gene Keene, and Mr. Joel Polypernopoulos. Before introducing today's starting lineups, let's first meet the team members for each floor. Beginning with Portland, student manager Muriel Tona. A sophomore, number 00, Lena Wakahi. A freshman number 1, Kate Martell. A freshman number 2, Ella Stein. A sophomore number 3, Lady Randall. A sophomore number 15, Elizabeth Ubu. A senior number 21, Justice Smart. A sophomore number 40, Elizabeth Tusa. A sophomore number 43, Gabrielle Daniels. And a junior number 35, Clausius Nabuku. For Oxford Hills, student manager Jamie Bean, student manager Caitlin McKinnon, and student manager Corey Beckler. A freshman number 0, Sierra Carson. A senior number 2, Madison Day. A freshman number 4, Molly Corbett. A senior number 12, Brooke Carson. A junior number 14, Ella Kellogg. A sophomore number 15, Chloe Estes. A junior number 22, Victoria Sugars. And a sophomore number 23, Celia Palazzo. And now for the championship game starting lineups. At forward for Portland Bay Senior, number 33, Kiara Eubanks. At forward for Oxford Hills, a senior number 10, Cecilia Dietrich. At forward for Portland Bay Junior, number 5, Amanda Cabantu. At forward for Oxford Hills, a senior number 13, Jade Smithberg. At guard for Portland Bay Junior, number 10, Mia Kelly. At forward for Oxford Hills, a senior number 11, Margaret Hartnett. At guard for Portland Bay Junior, number 23, Jemima Motima. At guard for Oxford Hills, a junior number 3, Cassidy Dumont. At guard for Portland, a senior number 4, Davina Cabantu. And at guard for Oxford Hills, a senior number 21, Julia Colby. Portland is coached by Jerry Cochran, assisted by Seth Iota and Farisi Cherry. Oxford Hills is coached by Nate Pelletier, assisted by Matt Corbett, Ryan Ritchie, and Simran Colby. At this time, ladies and gentlemen, would you please rise as we honor America and those who protect her with the playing of our national anthem. The anthem will be played for us this evening by the Oxford Hills Band under the directorship of Kyle Jordan.
So we are ready at center court as Smedberg jumps and Kira Eubanks wins the jump.
Yeah, well, 2-3 zone look from Oxford Hills right off the bat.
And the drive by Cabantu, but Smedberg with the rebound.
As we've seen Portland so far in this tournament, Steve, offensive rebounding has been key for them, getting second, even third chances. Look for Oxford Hills to try to close out and limit them to one.
Well, Maggie Hartnett for the three. You heard Coach talk about that possibility that they would kick it out to Hartnett for a three, and that's exactly what happened.
That great inside-out look. There's Eubanks, no good. Rebound.
Will be
down to
Celia Dietrich. Dietrich and Colby, two Miss Maine basketball finalists. So it's a 3-0 lead right now for Oxford Hills, just a minute into this contest.
A great block there by Amanda Cabantu.
And that's why she, along with Davina and Jemima, are on the all-conference defensive team.
Amanda Kabantu, Jamila Motema, Colby and Dietrich, also first team all conference. There's a big three.
That's Davina Kabantu. Davina, the 4th leading scorer on the Bulldog team this year. So from the corner, the rebound, Kabantu on the break, Motema, and there's a steal. So we have the first turnover.
Yeah, Dietrich got her hand in there, able to take it away. Colby for 2.
Motema now, so the score is 5-3. She drives, pulls up, and hits it.
What body control there, Steve. Motema just kind of floated in the air and knocked it down.
She ties it 5-5. 5:55 left in the first quarter. All 5s here.
And we see Mia Kelly face guarding Cassidy Dumont on the far side. Coach Corcoran must decide he does not want her getting anywhere near the ball.
So coming out to get it will be Cassidy Dumont. Whoa. Nice drive.
Yeah, great drive there.
So Coach Corcoran's going to call timeout. It's 7-5, a 2-point Viking lead with 5.5 minutes left in the first quarter. So coming off the timeout, Frank, what do you suppose Coach is saying?
Well, we saw Mia Kelly face guarding Cassidy Dumont preceding that sequence. Dumont was able to get the ball and take it in for 2, so he must not have liked what he saw on the defensive side. A little instruction, try to reset.
Elizabeth Ugu with the ball right now. Mia Kelly.
Portland with its 2 best 3-point shooters on the floor right now, in Kelly and Ugu.
And a fight underneath. And it will come to Amanda Kabantu when it's all said and done. Inside. Whoa. We'll see what they're calling here.
That's going to be a foul on Ugu.
That was a hard foul.
Yeah, going for the ball. She just kind of rode Dietrich into the ground. Here's that 2-2-1 3-quarter court we heard Coach Corcoran talk about this morning, Steve. Trying to force those long skip passes.
It's still 7-5 right now, Oxford Hills, 4:41 left in the first quarter. Yeah, and launching the 3. And it stays Oxford Hills ball. And Smedberg launched that.
Portland crowd not happy.
Running out to get it is Dietrich. Now, Dumont with the ball. She got Mia Kelly on her at the top of the key. That's a travel. So the first Oxford Hills turnover makes it 1-1.
Substitution number 21, Justice Smart.
Justice Smart comes in now for Portland.
Those fresh legs can be key here in playoff atmosphere, Steve. It's win or go home time. You want to have players out there who still have legs under them to get shots off.
Ugu for the 3. It doesn't fall, and that should be Portland ball.
Yep, it will be. Deflected, I believe, off Hartnett.
7-5 still, folks. 4 minutes here in the first quarter remaining. Vikings in front. Motema clears it out, stops, pops, it doesn't fall. And it'll be once again blue ball.
That deflected off Dumont. So again, no offensive rebounds here, Steve, but Portland the benefit of having a third chance in this offensive possession.
Fortunate to have Ashley Daniels on camera here. I'd need binoculars if it weren't for the great camera work that Ashley is doing to bring this to you. Ugu drives. Whoa. Kabantu had the ball stripped. She got that rebound and went back up with it. But it will be a jump ball. The possession arrow goes to the Vikings. It'll be their ball. Still a 2-point lead. No basket scored in the last 2 or 3 minutes here, Frank.
Now, it's been 2 minutes since the last field goal, and that was the Dumont layup that led to the timeout. But right on that offensive set, Steve, 4 shots for Portland really couldn't convert. They're going to have to be shooting better if they want to take down the Vikings.
Yeah, going to be probably a hand check by
a foul on the floor. Yep, basket will not count.
No, it's going to be on Ugu. We're second.
Number 15, Elizabeth Ugu. Personal foul number 1, team foul number 1.
Here we go with steal. Motema straight up the middle. Up and in. And that ties it.
Yep, that's that instant offense that we talk about all the time with the Portland girls, Steve.
Well, they have very, very quick hands.
Yeah.
We're going to have a reaching foul here.
Quick whistle. I think it'll be on Ugu.
That's 3 fouls already, and she's going to, I'd be surprised if she doesn't take a seat here already second. Mia Kelly will spell her.
The last foul is at number 15, Elizabeth Ugu. Personal foul number 2.
Great hands. Kelly comes in. Oh, a little too far ahead. I'll call that a double turnover, I suppose.
Not good hands by Kelly, but just led Davina Cabanto a little bit too much.
Dietrich and Hartnett playing pass. Here's Colby. She dumps it off. Oh, that was a nice fake. Kira Eubanks got a hand on it, but the rebound was Colby's, and now Motema comes up with it. So a little quick action there. 2:17 left. 7-7 is the score. First quarter action here at Cross. And we'll have a foul on Maggie Hartnett.
Kind of reached across the body and foul on the floor before the shot.
That'll be the first foul for Oxford Hills.
The Oxford Hills foul is on number 11, Margaret Hartnett. Personal foul number 1, team foul number 1.
Motema. Cabantu inside to Kira Eubanks. Here's Motema. Brings it back out. She's clearing it out.
Trying to get the lob. The forced pass is going to be a turnover.
Yeah, and it seems like she knew that there might be some pressure there to get it off pretty quick there before there was a violation. Oh, yeah. No, that's Kira Eubanks did foul Smedberg, who had the rebound.
Eubanks' first foul, 4 on the Bulldogs.
Set to check in, Lena Wakati.
So Jerry Corcoran already going 8 deep here in the first quarter.
Colby so strong. Out to the wing, not falling. And the rebound comes to Davina Cabantu. Kelly fakes. Out to Davina. Kira Eubanks with the ball now. Inside out. She gets it to Amanda Cabantu. Here's Davina with a nice move. Kira Eubanks from the foul line. Doesn't fall, and it will be Oxford Hills ball. 7 up with 1:02 left in the first quarter, Frank.
That great defensive possession there from Oxford Hills. They closed out shooters. They didn't bite on the shot fakes. Got rewarded by getting the ball back.
Oh, gosh. The officials did not see that off-ball foul, but the rebound comes to Davina Cabantu. She goes up, doesn't fall.
Jump ball, Portland ball. Well, excellent. Good awareness there.
Melissa Tuza will come in to spell Kira Eubanks and give her some much-needed rest. Tuza's been doing that well all year, giving the dog some very good minutes.
Got to get it in. 5-second violation.
Almost seemed like there was some confusion there.
Yeah, not sure if the inbound play didn't come in as quickly as needed, but either way, Vikings ball, the chance to close out the quarter if they wish.
Dietrich's so tough with the ball. What a ball handler. And she hits the three when they needed it most. 17 seconds left. 3 points separate the two teams. Amanda Cabantu over to Davina Cabantu.
9 to play. Portland's got to attack here.
Davina Cabantu does try. She's stripped. No call twice. So we're going to end the first quarter with the score: Oxford Hills 10, Portland High School 7. Second quarter action: Steve Schwartz and Frank Myatt along with Ashley Daniels for WPPS TV 1302 and YouTube. Here we are in the Class AA North Regional Final. Oh my goodness. The rebound, a foul, not a jump. The rebound was Jade Smedberg's.
I think it'll be Amanda Cabantu reaching across.
Portland foul is on number 5, Amanda Cabantu. Personal foul number 1. Team foul number 5.
So checking in for the Dogs is Justice Smart again. Davina Cabantu will take a rest. 10-7 is the score. Oh my goodness gracious!
Steve, I hate to do that to agree with the officials, but I think there was contact low before the block.
Well, I mean, and that's something very, very, it's a great observation, Frank, and one that not everybody makes, because she clearly just got ball at the hands, but there was body contact before, is what you're saying.
Absolutely, she completely cleared Dietrich's body, but because of the contact, I think. But that's 2 quick fouls in the first 15 seconds of this quarter on Amanda Cabantu.
And number 10 here hits 1 of 2, Dietrich, so she's got her 4th point of the game. It's now 11-7. Vikings are in front. 7:38 left in the first half. Kelly wanted it.
Yeah, good hard shot fake.
Here's Amanda Cabantu. Stops. And the rebound will come to Smedberg once again.
Her 6th rebound thus far.
Actually, I think I'm wrong. I think it was Brooke Carson who got that, since Smedberg's not in.
So it's not Smedberg's 6th rebound. Carson's first.
Oh, the hook shot and the foul. So Julia Colby will go to the line shooting 2.
That Smart kind of got out of position, just ran back into Colby.
The Portland foul is on number 21, Justice Smart. Personal foul number 1. Team foul number 7. Julia Colby will have 2 shots.
Kira Eubanks will check back in for Justice Smart. The miss and the rebound by Kira Eubanks. She's hemmed in there a little bit.
Yeah, Oxford Hills going full court man pressure off that foul shot miss.
And she's fouled by Ella Kellogg, number 14, who's in for Oxford Hills.
The Oxford Hills foul is on number 14, Ella Kellogg. Her first, team's second.
Davina will be set to check back in as her sister inbounds. Wakati now with the ball. Pulls back. A pick by Tuza. Inside to Kira Eubanks, who finds Tuza cutting, and it's going to be stolen.
Fifth Portland turnover.
Yeah, a little bit of pressure there. Unforced error. Oh my goodness, what a rebound by Cassidy Dumont and put back. We're going to have a Portland timeout with 6:14 left in the first half, and the score is 13-7, Oxford Hills in front. And here is Kabantu with the ball after the timeout. Kira Eubanks looks for a cutter. Gets it to Mia Kelly. She fakes. Otema wanted that. Instead, she'll get a little closer. In and out. And we'll have a jump ball.
Arrow to Portland. A great hustle there on the offensive glass.
Yep, Mia Kelly. So a couple of returners here will be Jade Smedberg and Maggie Hartnett for Oxford Hill, so they also get fresh legs. Davina comes in and hits it. Nice drive.
Breaks a 6-minute cold spell for Portland.
And Kira Eubanks with a nice rebound. Davina Kabantu dribbles between 3 players. Now she has Amanda Kabantu.
Portland's going to flatten out here, get a little clear out for Motema.
Amanda Kabantu with her first bucket of the day.
And that's a big one, Steve. Brings the Bulldogs to within 2.
It is 13-11. There are 5 minutes left in the first half. A bench.
Yeah, I think this might be a coach's box warning. I'm not sure what exactly transpired there, but Paul Brunell and Coach Corcoran have a little discussion over there on the sideline.
I heard one of the fans yelling, "You don't give a warning in the middle of a possession." I don't know. Oh my goodness.
Wow.
What a drive by Dietrich. She is awfully tough. 15-11 is the score. It's a 4-point Oxford Hills lead with 4.5 minutes left here in the first half. Over everything. So the Dogs have been plagued from time to time this year with some cold shooting. They were cold up in Bangor when we did that game, and they're going to have to settle down here. Coach talked about wanting to have them slow down and just work a little on their timing.
All right, Portland shooting 5 of 19 on the afternoon.
And yet they're only 4 points down. Yeah, there's a loss right there. A steal by Mia Kelly. Great hands, and Oxford Hills turnover. Motema quick. And Davina, what a move!
Excellent shot off the step back by Davina Kabantu.
Davina Kabantu is on fire. She has 7 points right now to lead all scorers. It's 15-13. There's the open 3. It doesn't fall. Amanda Kabantu with the rebound. Quickly up court.
And this is where Portland can kill you, Steve. They can get out in transition, run that little secondary break.
Kira Eubanks with a good look, and Davina Kabantu with almost a save, but it goes to Maggie Hartnett. Again, that corner shot, so difficult. Cassidy Dumont that time. Dietrich's had one, Maggie Hartnett's had one, and now Dumont. It's 18-13, a 5-point Viking lead with 3 minutes left here in the first half, and there's going to be a timeout. So we're off the timeout here, Frank, and Portland's ball with 3 minutes left.
Notably, Portland down to 2 timeouts remaining for the contest. Something to keep an eye on as we get deeper into this game.
Oxford Hills has all of their timeouts, and by the way, just 2 fouls, whereas they're in the bonus with 7, as Portland has 7, and we're going to have a foul off ball.
I think that'll be on Kelly on the push.
So Portland showing a little bit of frustration here.
Portland foul is on number 5.
Correction, that'll be Kabatu's 3rd.
Personal foul number 3. Team foul number 8.
And now in the bonus, shooting 1 and 1, will be Cassidy Dumont.
Huge foul there, Steve. But Coach Corcoran's sticking with her, as you kind of have to if you're Portland, as Amanda Kabatu's the one who got you this far. You can't quite put her on the bench this early.
Just things aren't happening the way that you would have hoped for Portland right now. They've got a ton of fouls called against them, not Oxford Hills. They only have 2 timeouts left. A couple of their stars have 3 fouls in Yugu and Amanda Kabatu, as the rebound comes to Jemima Motema. Davina with a nice fake.
And part of that's a byproduct of how Portland plays the game. They play fast, they play hard, they're in your face. And sometimes that can result in foul trouble.
Well, it's a rebound for Cassidy Dumont, and Oxford Hills will have some time to set up right now. It's 19-13. It's a 6-point Oxford Hills lead.
Good defense there by Davina Kabatu. The Vikings will have to reset again. Now, if you're Oxford Hills, you're in no hurry. You get a 6-point lead, no shot clock. We saw Coach Corcoran do this a couple years ago against Bangor in the quarterfinal.
Yeah, I mean, Oxford Hills playing like they've been here before.
Yep, this is a veteran move here by a veteran coach, Nate Pelletier, who's your AA North Coach of the Year. Now, Oxford Hills just kind of holding here. They may be holding for 1 shot.
Almost threw it away. And it will be Portland ball, as they're going to say that it went out off of Dietrich.
Now taking about a minute off the clock results in a turnover for Oxford Hills. So another big possession for Portland. See if they can capitalize.
They're down by 6, 19-13. Motema inside, fall away and hits it.
Yeah, she's lethal from that high post. She's got that ability to stay on balance and fade.
And there is a killer right there. I think it's going to be a long 2. So it's 21-15 and still a 6-point lead. Kelly fakes. Davina inside to Kira Eubanks, and she's fouled.
Good work by Eubanks to fight through the contact there. She'll be rewarded at the free throw line.
The Oxford Hills foul is on number 3.
Cassidy Dumont, her first foul.
Team's 3rd.
Hartnett and Kellogg, the other Vikings with fouls, as Oxford Hills only has 3. The shot will go up here after the foul on the shot. And Kira Eubanks converts. 3 points for her in this game. Brings the Dogs to within 3 with 30 seconds left.
Wow.
And a steal. Motema up and, oh my goodness. But following underneath and fouled will be Amanda Kabatu.
Now the whole building saw what we saw, Steve, a travel, but almost worked out better off as Motema had a coast-to-coast look, just couldn't convert.
The Oxford Hills foul is on number 13, James Stedberg. Her first team score.
Smedberg picks up that foul.
And converting the first shot is Amanda Cabantu. She can bring the Dogs to within 1. And she does. 5th point of the game, 21-20, 18.4 seconds left. Amanda Cabantu playing like it's the last game.
Yeah, Oxford Hills is going to go right at her since she has those 3 fouls.
A great Portland crowd here today, too. That's going to be off of Julia Colby, Player of the Year, Class AA North. Everyone makes mistakes. 21-20, a 1-point lead here.
Yeah, 3 seconds left. A little early on the launch.
So the Dogs will go into the locker room down by 1, 21-20. So Frank, the Dogs go into the locker room down by only 1. They started out kind of slow, things not really working their way, but boy, they are never give up.
Not at all, Steve. This is an explosive team that can score in a hurry. They had a pair of 6-2 runs that very easily could have turned into something more if not for just the calm composure from Oxford Hills. They were able to just kind of stem the tide, not let the game get too big for them. But I think if you're Portland, you're happy to be down 1 going into the half.
Well, folks, let's talk about the leaders. Leading all scorers is Cassidy Dumont with 8 points for Oxford Hills. Next up, Cecilia Dietrich with 6 points. Julia Colby held to only 2 so far in the first.
And credit to the Portland defense. We heard Coach Corcoran say that he was going to try to take away Colby, not let their star players beat them. This just shows you how strong Oxford Hills is. You take out any other team's best player, hold them to 2, you're not expecting a lead. But Oxford Hills just has that depth and the ability to beat you with so many different players. But on the flip side, Portland's really doing a great job defensively, timely offense. I think you're in a good spot with the exception of the foul trouble if you're Coach Corcoran.
And the fact of the matter is Oxford Hills has taken out Portland's best player throughout the playoffs, Amanda Cabantu, with only 4 points. But Davina has stepped up with 7, Jemima Motema with 6, Kira Eubanks with 3. So the Dogs also have some pretty good depth.
Yep, we've seen Coach Corcoran go 9 deep so far. This is usually a time of year where you'll oftentimes see teams cut the rotation back to 6 or 7. He's still using 10. He likes having fresh legs so he can play fast. And another stat that's kind of jumping out to me, Steve, is rebounding. The rebounding margin is tied 12-12. We've seen Portland absolutely kill Bangor and Edward Whittle girls with their offensive rebounding, second chances, third chances. So Edward Whittle trying to take that away, and they're really matching the Bulldogs on the glass.
Folks, we're going to bring you second half action in a moment. Here we go with second half action. Steve Schwartz and Frank Myatt along with Ashley Daniels on camera. We were joined by Mike Hoffer earlier. We don't believe we'll have him back because he's going to be doing an online story, player interviews and such afterwards. We're pleased to have had him before and his insight. Yeah, that's a nifty move, but it doesn't fall, and Kira Eubanks comes up with it, protects it. And Motema with those great hands comes up with it. Eubanks at the top of the key. She'll dish it off to Amanda Cabantu. Kelly fakes a lot, but she's got not a bad shot either.
Yeah, she's a good shooter. I think she knows that Oxford Hills knows that. So put up the pump fake, see if they bite.
High off the glass, Motema follows and hits it. So she gets credit for the rebound and the bucket. And she puts the Dogs in front 22-21. Trouble.
Yep. Wow. And just as Portland takes its first lead of the contest, Oxford Hills with its 8th turnover. So again, Portland has to be opportunist here. See if they can strike while the iron's hot.
Yugu to Motema. And a steal. Well, that'll be an Oxford Hills turnover just as quickly.
Yeah, a little sloppy play from both sides coming out. Oxford Hills' 9th turnover, Portland with 6.
And yet Oxford Hills only down by 1. Here's Lena Wakati coming in right now.
0, Lena Wakati.
Elizabeth Hugo with the ball. Throws it up. She felt it, but it did not go in. And we'll have Oxford Hills ball here.
Quick possession for the Bulldogs, the step back jumper. And Portland's going to go full court man pressure here.
And then back off.
Just kind of guard the inbound and set up at the 3-point line. Portland paint.
Steal. Motema. Wakati with the rebound.
And Motema didn't quite have the angle there to get it off the glass, but good awareness by Lena Wakati to save the possession.
Amanda Kabantu puts it in. A long 2. It's 24-21 now, a 3-point Portland lead.
Oxford. 9-0 Portland run. Oxford Hill's trying to stop it.
Yeah, and the rebound comes to Amanda Kabantu. Oxford Hills with just 1 loss all year, and that was to Greeley in a different class.
Crossover game. Greeley girls, one of the best programs in the state.
They were ousted, I believe, by York, however.
That is correct.
In their playoff game.
If that shows you anything, Steve, it's that once we get into the tournament, anything can happen.
There's a spin move. Travel.
Yeah, Portland bench isn't happy.
I've seen more steps than that not called travels this year. Let's just put it that way.
Yeah, it's the spin move, Steve. There are some officials, and again, some aspects of the spin move, this is why I don't take the test, that would lend themselves more to a travel. It must have appeared that way with that situation.
Yeah, and that forcing a turnover there is Elizabeth Hugo.
Uncharacteristically, Oxford Hills, 11 turnovers. We still have quite a bit of basketball to play.
If I didn't know better as an official, I'd say that was a makeup call, but officials don't make makeup calls.
Well, and you would know as a world-class umpire.
Hugo for the 3. It doesn't fall, but Lena Wakati is there once again.
That right person, right place.
4.5 minutes left in the third quarter, 24-21, a 3-point Portland lead. Kabantu in traffic. And it's going to be, whoa, my goodness gracious.
Wow.
That was off of Colby. That wasn't even close. And Kira Eubanks pleading the case.
Yeah, and the correction. I think the official just pointed the wrong way. I think he was behind the play, just saw it roll out, pointed, and not even a conference, so he must have known.
No, I know, but I'd like to see Kira Eubanks go to law school just the same on that. Her sister plays for Bowdoin and goes to Bowdoin now, Shira. Motema, not a great angle there, not a great shot, but the steal by Hugo, and she's fouled.
Heads up play by Elizabeth Hugo. She's going to be rewarded. The Colby rebound has it taken right away.
And that's going to be on Brooke Carson, her first. Shooting 2 will be Elizabeth Hugo. Got to have these foul shots. Still a 1 possession game here. Of course, 4 minutes left in the third quarter.
Foul shots, one of those metrics by which the great teams are measured.
Hugo hits her first, and it is 25-21, a 4-point Portland lead.
And a 10-0 run dating back to the first half.
Well, yeah, that's a nice, that's an unfortunate foul. I think it's going to be on Amanda Kabantu.
I think it is. That'll be 4.
Which is going to be 4 for her, and that is going to be devastating.
The foul is on number 5, Amanda Kabantu. Personal foul number 4, team foul number 1.
Smedberg, who's just a monster under the boards today.
James Smedberg, the Oxford Hill shooter. One more shot.
So here with 3:51 in the third, Amanda Cabantu will take a seat. I wonder how long Coach Corcoran will keep her out. This is the point in time where coaches have to take a little more gamble than usual.
Well, the rebound comes to Motema. The fact is, though, is that Amanda Cabantu has been largely neutralized today with only 6 points.
She has drawn a lot of attention from the Oxford Hills defense, though.
That is true. That is very true. And Elizabeth Hugo's got the ball, and she has 3 herself. Oh, my goodness, almost falls.
Travel.
So she took a spill, tried to dribble a little bit, tricky dribble, it didn't work.
Yep. I think they're going to say that she kind of picked up her dribble on the trip.
Kira Eubanks with a block and a steal, I guess. Here's Motema on the right wing. Technical foul on Coach Corcoran.
Yeah, I think it's a coaching box tackle. He'd already been warned.
A technical foul is assessed to the head coach of Portland. Second team foul. On the line for Oxford Hill, shooting the technical free throws, number 3, Cassidy Dumont.
So missing the first shot. I'm trying to see who's taking these shots. It looks like it's going to be Dumont. It's 25-21, 3:08 left in the third quarter. Dumont hits 1 of 2, and it will be Oxford Hills ball.
Now the Vikings' first points of the second half.
And we're going to have a timeout here with 3:08 left, and it will be Oxford Hills' first timeout. We'll be back. So here we go now. The Dogs are down by 3, and Dumont, who hit 1 of 2 on the tee, will have the ball right now. Here's Colby, guarded very tightly by Davina Cabantu. All Class AA North defensive team.
Wide open. Great pass.
Yeah, that was nice. And Smedberg for the 2. Brings the Vikings to within 1 with 2:41 left. Motema's got to get it over. And, well, we'll see what happens here. They're going to call Motema with a foul?
They are. Her first.
Number 23, Jamila Motema. Personal foul number 1, team foul number 3.
So, nice ball movement by Oxford Hills. Inside, out again. Colby inside, she wants it, doesn't fall. Hugo with the rebound. Motema runs into the trap. And here comes Hugo.
Yeah, got to slow down, back it up.
Eubanks. And the rebound comes to Cecilia Dietrich.
Big chance for the Vikings here.
Oh, Motema with those quick hands almost stole it. Nice ball movement. Yeah, they get it to the open player. Dietrich hits a 3, her second one of the game, her 9th point of the game, and now the Vikings take a 2-point lead, 27-25 with 1:36 left in the third quarter.
6-0 run off that tactical foul, and that's in the last minute and a half.
Motema, the nice effort, but the rebound, Wakati. Amanda Cabantu, that was off, but yeah, and the rebound is going to come to Dietrich. She's been doing everything today with the long pass on the left side to Carson.
We'll have a foul. Looks like foul on Colby.
Her first.
Personal foul number 1. Team foul number 2.
Amanda Cabantu is going to look for an open player here, and she gets Kira Eubanks. Davina wanted the long pass. Instead, she'll bring it over herself. It's off her foot.
Travel. She rolled over with the ball. That brings Portland's turnover count up to 10.
I think 11 for Oxford Hills.
13 by my count.
I'm going to go with you.
But again, we're very unofficial up here, high above courtside.
50 seconds left here in the third quarter. Colby rotates. She goes between three and goes in and shows why she's the Miss Basketball finalist, although it's her 4th point only of the game. Here's Motema. She's fouled. It's going to be on, I think, Cecilia Dietrich, her first.
And it is good eyes, Steve. 33 seconds left for Portland to try to break this 8-0 run.
Yeah, Davina Cabantu goes up hard, but not with the touch there, and Jade Smedberg with yet another rebound. 20 seconds left, the long three for Colby, and she hits it. Why not? Yep. 32-25 with 13 and a half seconds left. Motema's in a trap. She gets the ball to Kira Eubanks. Here comes Yugu with the ball. A little bit of reckless abandon there, just under 3 seconds left. Enough maybe for Oxford Hills to get a kind of a
Portland get up and press
long
here.
Shot off.
Colby off to launch it.
No, that will not count. And so it's going to be 32-25 going into the fourth quarter. The Vikings in front. Okay, here we go. Fourth quarter action here. Oxford Hills with a 7-point lead.
11-0 run to close out that quarter in the last 3 minutes. That coming off the Coach Corcoran technical.
Motema, but not a great shot. And a nice play.
That heads up play there by Carson to tap it off Kelly.
Well, we have a whistle here. Let's see. Just a sub.
Pouring out 6 players on the court. So Amanda Cabantu playing with 4 fouls here, 7:40 to play. And Coach Corcoran's decided a 7-point deficit's enough. You just got to play the hand that you have.
The steal and a foul. The foul will be on Dietrich, her second.
Oxford Hills is 4th.
That steal by Kelly?
That was Cabantu.
Amanda Cabantu. So 32-25, 7.5 minutes left in regulation of this game. We'll see if Portland can put something together here.
Why not?
Banks it home.
The bank is open.
Jemima Motema for 3.
That was Mia Kelly for 3.
Mia Kelly for 3. I saw Motema celebrating. It's a 4-point lead right now for the Vikings, and it's going to be Portland ball. Dribbled off the foot of the Vikings player.
A little contact with Kira Eubanks, no foul call. Ball out of bounds.
The full court presses on. Broken. Amanda Cabantu quickly down. She's got
Great
Kira
look.
Eubanks underneath. Kira Eubanks was fouled. It wasn't called. It was the second time.
I think that it was all ball the first time, but it was a lot of body the second.
Second opportunity this game for her to make a three-point play off a foul. The foul will be on Dietrich. That'll be her third. So we'll see if Coach does anything about that, as Dietrich is one of their top players.
3 fouls at this point in the game. I think you'll see him leave her in.
Eubanks can tie it with the next basket here. Oh, excuse me. She brings the Dogs to within one. It's 32-31. Stripped. Yugo wanted the ball.
Wow.
My goodness. Yugo should also go to law school.
Oxford Hills showing full court pressure again. We saw them jump the inbound. Let's see if they do it again here.
Well, Motema is a block.
Oxford Hills fans are not going to be happy because of the violence of that collision, but that's going to be 4 on Dietrich. So now both these teams with 2 of their key players playing with 4 fouls.
Motema over center court. Dogs within 1, 32-31, 6 minutes left. Here's Motema coming out to get the ball. Drives inside, a nice hard drive. And Kira Eubanks is going to get, I think, called with a foul going over the back. She does not like that call.
That'll be her second. Portland's fourth. 4 fouls apiece in the second half. It's a physical contest here, Steve. The officials letting them play.
Colby out to Hartnett. Hartnett to Dietrich. Colby all alone for the 3.
Yep, she's not missing those.
That's her second 3 of the game. She hits double figures with 10. We are going to have a Portland timeout here with 5.5 minutes left, and the score 35-31. Here we go, folks. 5:36 left. Portland ball. 35-31.
2-3 zone again from Oxford Hills.
Motema over to Mia Kelly in the corner for 3. It doesn't fall, and the rebound goes to Maggie Hartnett. And now Oxford Hills has a chance here to break it open a bit. Not letting Colby get that shot off is Yugo. As it clears out now. Hartnett to Colby.
Yeah, Oxford Hills not in a hurry here.
Well, time favors them.
Good kick.
Yeah, there's the open 3. It doesn't fall. The rebound. Yugo pats it off to Amanda Cabantu.
That big possession here for Portland. There's again 2-3 zone from Oxford Hills.
Oh, Eubanks was stripped.
That great hands by Colby.
Here comes Dumont on the break. Up and in. She's not going to miss that. It's 38-31. We're going to have a timeout with 4:21 left in regulation. So we wonder if the score reflected on the scoreboard is accurate. As it says 38-31, but I think you believe it's 37-31.
So my sheet has. I think a couple members of the media have tweeted the same.
We'll keep our eye on that. Eubanks fights hard. Davina Cabantu with that rebound. There's a block inside and a foul. Amanda Cabantu is fouled. And Dietrich is apoplectic as she is done for the night.
That's 5 fouls for Dietrich. That could be a momentum change that Portland needs as they have corrected the score back down to 37-31.
So, between Mike Hoffer and Frank Myatt, we are totally set, folks.
I wouldn't go that far. Hoffer, I trust him a lot more than I trust myself.
Shooting 2 at the line will be Amanda Cabantu.
Got to hit the freebie, Steve.
And she usually does. She hits 1 of 2 for her 7th point of the night. A 5-point lead. Again, Oxford Hills won't be in any hurry here.
Yeah, they're going 4-corner offense here, Steve.
But Portland has good hands.
But they also have 3 fouls to give.
Yeah, oh my gosh. High off the glass by Colby.
Yep, that's why Colby's one of the best players in the state.
Amanda Cabantu, she was bumped into. No call was made. Of a foul by Davina Cabantu. The rebound was Hartnett's.
Good foul by Davina Cabantu. Go for the steal, prevent the fast break. Her first foul. And if Portland needs to play the foul game to get back into this, they have 1 more to give anyway.
(39-32) is the score. And Yugu fouls. It's her 4th.
With the block.
The Portland foul is number 15, Elizabeth Yugu. Personal foul number 4, team foul number 6.
Yeah, 4 corners.
2:51 left. Why not? 7-point lead here, but a steal. Oh.
That wise timeout there by Coach Pelletier.
Yeah, so 2:43 left in regulation. 39-32 is the score. The Vikings in front. So Oxford Hills coming off the timeout. It's going to be their ball. They've got a 7-point lead. 2:43 left in regulation of this game. And a quick foul.
Yep, Portland going to the foul. I think they're trying to force Oxford Hills to win it at the foul line. I believe that'll be on Motema, her second.
Smedberg at the line. She's only got 2 points today, but that certainly doesn't tell the whole story of her game. Tremendous amount of rebounds today, but Kira Eubanks with that rebound.
A foul beneficial for Portland. Got what they wanted to get out of it. Another possession.
Otema throws it up, and Yugu will come up with the rebound.
Wow.
Into Cabantu. It's a nice move. Davina, just ice-cold shooting today for the Dogs. The rebound comes to Brooke Carson. Whoop. Make a little high dribble there. 2 minutes left. 39-32. Still a 7-point lead.
And Portland's going to go foul here. If it's Yugo, it's her 5th, which it is.
The crowd's not happy because they think that the other player bumped into her, but Yugo's gone for the day. She's got a point, about 3 rebounds, some good minutes. Nice hard play, great player.
Yeah, unfortunately for Portland, too, she's one of their best 3-point shooters, but she'll be replaced by their other big shooter, Mia Kelly.
This will not be the last we see of Elizabeth Hugo, hopefully, as she's only a sophomore.
A big rebound for Smedberg.
Yeah. She's been doing that all day. In fact, I dare say she's the difference in many ways in this game.
She's really been the catalyst for Oxford Hills to prevent Portland from killing them on the offensive glass. Boxing out well, doing her job as well.
That's on Motema.
Still 1-1 situation. Colby with 10 points in the second half. We saw her cold in the first. And you expect nothing else out of one of the best players in the state. Calmly knocks down the foul shot in a high-pressure situation.
Makes the score 40-32. Make it 41-32. A 9-point lead with 1:41 left. For three, Kira Eubanks. Oh, Kelly went down hard. I'm going to call it Oxford Hills ball.
Yeah, Amanda Cabantu stepped on the line as she was trying to save the ball back in.
He wants a foul. Coach calling for a steal. Take a foul at this point. 1:16 left. Something has to happen. And of course they get the ball in Colby's hands, which is what they want.
Yeah, exactly. Oxford Hills doing a great job here possessing.
Yeah. Kelly fouls Maggie Hartnett, who has 3 points today on the strength of a 3-point shot.
And that puts Portland over the limit, so Oxford Hills shooting 2.
The foul is on number 10, Mia Kelly, her first, team's 10. Margaret Hartnett, 2 shots.
So Hartnett hits both. It's 43-32.
Portland's just going to attack here. You don't need to just jack up a shot from 3. Instead, you do that. Now you go to the foul line with no time coming off the clock.
And that's going to be on Hartnett.
Foul is on number 11, Margaret Hartnett. First, second, team's 8.
So in addition to a Reggie Miller-like flurry, Portland will need to hit their foul shots. Amanda Cabantu hits her first. Misses the second rebound. Eubanks puts it up, no good. Rebound down to Carson. Up ahead to Colby, 50 seconds to play. Deflection, nearly stolen away. Oxford Hills still playing keep away here. And we'll have a foul on Kelly.
Foul is on number 10, Mia Kelly. First, second, team 11.
So Jade Smedberg shooting 2.
Smedberg will have 2 shots.
Misses the first.
Hits the second. And now, with 40 seconds left, Davina Cabantu with the ball. Here comes Motema for 3. Coming up at the ball is Amanda Cabantu, and she's fouled.
Portland's still working hard here, not giving up. Finally believed me on Smedberg.
Team Jade Smedberg, her second, team's 9.
2 more for Cabantu.
Amanda Cabantu will have a second shot. Two free throws, Amanda Cabantu.
Oxford Hills pushing up. Portland with a trap in the corner. Nate Pelletier again wisely getting the timeout off with 17 seconds left. 44-35 Oxford Hills. We'll be back.
And here we are for the last 17 seconds. The dream is going to end here, folks. A great, great season for the Portland Bulldog girls.
Oxford Hills pulling their players out from the lane. It's all but official here. 9-point lead. Maggie Hartnett shooting 2.
These girls, great players, great character, great people. We're going to have a timeout here with 13.4 seconds left. So with the 10-point lead, 13.4 seconds left. Davina Kabantu. Kira Eubanks will throw it up. See, and that's how it's been all day. In and out. 4.5 seconds left. Oxford Hills ball. They are going to be the Northern Maine Class AA champions. You can see Kira Eubanks upset and all the players, but great, great spirit for this Portland Bulldog girls team. We'll get the handshakes. And we'll get some of what happens next as Oxford Hills will be cutting down the nets, and there will be awards for both sides.
Oxford Hills winning its second consecutive Class AA North regional title, and their third in the last 4 years.
So while the nets are being cut down and before the awards ceremony, Frank and I are going to wrap up a really wonderful season for the Portland Bulldogs girls. They come up 10 points short today.
Yeah, and you have to feel for the seniors on this team. Kira Eubanks, Davina Kabantu, they've poured their heart and souls into this program, taking them back into contention, but couldn't quite take that next step.
Folks, the leading scorer today, leading all scorers, was Class AA North Player of the Year, Julia Colby with 14 points, and Cassidy Dumont had 11, Cecilia Dietrich, another Miss Maine basketball finalist along with Colby, 9 points, and Maggie Hartnett had 6, including that 3 to open the game. The Dogs had 10 from Amanda Kabantu, so she still led in scoring as she's done during the entire playoffs. Jemima Motema with 8, and Davina Kabantu with 7, and Kira Eubanks with 6. So that's really draws the curtain on a tremendous season for the Portland Bulldog girls.
Yeah, see if they took that next step. This senior class is definitely leaving this program in a better place than they found it, and now the torch will be passed on to Jemima Motema, Amanda Kabantu, and the underclassmen to see if they can take that next step in 2020-21.
Folks, we're going to bring you the award ceremony in a moment. This does it for us for this year for Portland Bulldogs girls basketball. This is Steve Schwartz and Frank Meidling with Ashley Daniels on camera, and from Mike Hoffer from the Forecaster and the Press Herald, saying so long from the Cross Insurance Arena, where today the Bulldogs come up just short in the championship, 45-35. Let's go to Don Atkinson.
Awards to the team members. The individual award recipients for Portland begin with manager Muriel Toga. Freshman Kate Martell. Freshman Eliza Stein. Sophomore Melina Wakabi. Sophomore, Lady Randall. Sophomore, Elizabeth Ugu. Sophomore, Melissa Tuzo. Sophomore, Gabrielle Daniels. Junior, Amanda Cabantu. Junior, Mia Kelly. Junior, Gracias Kediki. Junior, Jalima Motiva. Senior, Justice Smart. Senior, Davina Kabantu. And Senior, Kira Eubanks. Would the captains from Portland High School please come forward? On behalf of the Maine Principals Association, it is our pleasure to present you this plaque, emblematic of the Class AA North Regional Runners-Up. Congratulations, Coach Cochran, your staff, and the entire Portland High School basketball team. At this time, with Nick Pelletier, the head coach of Oxford Hills Comprehensive High School, and his assistants, Matt Corbett, Ryan Ritchie, and Cimarron Colby, please come forward. Prior to presenting the individual awards for Oxford Hills, each year at the MPA basketball tournaments, the Western Maine Board of Approved Basketball Officials recognizes the outstanding player sportsperson in each classification. In Northern Maine Class AA Girls, the award is named in honor of longtime highly respected official Edward Red McMahon of Bath. In 2020, the Western Maine Board of Officials and its representative Ed Bowl are proud to present the Red McMahon Award to Julia Colby of Oxford Hills High School. And now for the individual awards for Oxford Hills, beginning with manager Jaylee Bean. Manager Caitlin McKinnon. Manager Corey Kekkonen. Freshman Sierra Carson. Freshman Molly Corbett. Sophomore Chloe Estes. Sophomore Celia Melanson. Junior Cassidy Dumont. Junior Ella Kellogg. Junior Victoria Sugars. Senior Madison Day. Senior Cecilia Dietrich. Senior Margaret Hartnett. Carson. Senior Jake Smedberg. And Senior Julia Colby. Would head coach Nate Pelletier please come forward to accept today's game ball? And now would the captains from Oxford Hills Comprehensive High School please come forward. On behalf of the Maine Principals Association, it is our pleasure to present you the Class AA North Regional Championship plaque. Congratulations on an outstanding season, and good luck next Saturday in the state championship game, which will be played right here at the Cross Insurance Arena. Association would like to thank our corporate sponsors for today's championship contests. These sponsors include AAA of Northern New England, the Coca-Cola Bottling Company of Northern New England, Life Touch Photography, the Maine Bureau of Highway Safety, and